Beau Is Afraid, 2023, art house, dramatic, surreal, shape-shifting, time-splitting, non-linear film, starring Joaquin Phoenix as Beau Wassermann, Patty Lupone as Mona Wassermann, directed, written, and produced by Ari Aster, the male responsible for such great films as Midsummer and Hereditary. Now, this is a very long movie with a runtime of 179 minutes, 1 minute short of 3 hours. Very, very long movie. But this does hold a solid 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. With a $35 million budget, it only grossed $5.9 million, but that's because of the limited theatrical release of this movie. Now, Joaquin Phoenix's performance in this movie was just so amazingly surreal, and he nailed the subject matter of being a mentally ill male just perfectly, and I could relate to the role of Beau Wassermann because I've gone through my own mental illness problems, etc. But yeah, this movie does a lot with mental illness, depression, loss, grief, just a whole barrage of different subjects, and also genres. It's got action, comedy, drama, animation in this movie. It's just got a whole bunch of different genres wrapped up into this one movie. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, I felt like he extracted a bit of his Joker character and put it into the character of Beau Wassermann, because yeah, it's the subject matter is very similar, but the movie also felt like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty with Ben Stiller. It's got a lot of segments in this movie of where the character daydreams. But anyways, I'm going to go through the synopsis of this movie in 3 parts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then give you my overall rating of the movie as a whole. But starting with the first act, it opens up with Beau Wassermann talking to his therapist in his therapist's office. And Beau Wassermann is a middle-aged, mentally ill, unstable male who was raised by a control freak of a single mother, as he never really knew his father. His father died before he was born, and he's there telling this therapist his problems. From there, it shows his living situation of where he lives in the poorer part of town in a really shitty apartment where his neighbors all don't respect him, and they're giving him these notes to turn down the music, and yeah, nobody really respects this guy. And he's a bit of an introvert, shy, just cops it on the chin. And yeah, the suburb where he lives in the city looks to be like New York. There's a lot of shady different characters, and Beau is a bit of a paranoid schizophrenic. He sees things that aren't there, he daydreams, and yeah. Then it shows him, Beau, bathing in the bathtub, where he sees this shady character on top of his ceiling, someone who broke into his apartment, falls off the ceiling into the bathtub where Beau is. Beau is naked, and then from there, Beau gets chased out of his apartment block naked onto the street, where he gets hit by traffic, and that's where the first act ends. The second act starts where Beau wakes up in a stranger's house, in a doctor's home, with the doctor, his wife, and his 2 maniac kids. The son, who is a psycho, and the daughter, who is a spoiled, suicidal narcissist, who really doesn't treat Beau with the respect he deserves. But anyways, Beau is there recuperating when he finds out, he gets a phone call that his mother has died by a chandelier falling on her head, by a freak accident, and she doesn't want him at the funeral. That was her wishes, you know, from the grave, and he has to go there and do the eulogy. So he asks the doctor where he's staying, where he's recuperating at and recovering, to take him to the airport, to drive him there, but the doctor says he'll do it, and then it kind of gets pushed back because the doctor has a really busy schedule. But anyways, the story takes a turn when Beau is in the doctor's daughter's bedroom, where the doctor's daughter drinks paint and kills herself, and the wife comes in and thinks Beau had something to do with it, starts hitting Beau, then the brother comes in and tries to kill Beau. Beau jumps out of the window and runs into the woods with the brother chasing him, trying to kill him. Beau keeps running for his life throughout the woods, where he stumbles upon this colony, this civilization, this society, this theater group out in the middle of the woods that in the nighttime put on this play where Beau daydreams and goes into this play. And that's when this beautiful animation sequence, you see this animation sequence, it's just beautiful the way it was done, very artistic and different. But yeah, well, mind-blowing. And yeah, then from there, Beau hitchhikes and he finally arrives at his mother's home. And then from there, he finds out that nothing is what it seems. But throughout this movie, he has a lot of different flashbacks of when he was a kid, of when his mother raised him and treated him like shit, and this girl that he really liked, and his first kiss, and yeah, just growing up and kind of how he turned into Beau. But yeah, really well done film, really different, and I'm gonna leave the synopsis there and end this video by saying thank you all for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't. But if you have subscribed, thank you for supporting this channel. But I give this movie an overall rating of 9 out of 10. Amazing movie, and I'll definitely pick it up when it comes out on Blu-ray or 4K. But having said that, I would have given it a 10, but the ending, I didn't really like the way it ended. It was a bit, it wasn't for me. I would have, if I was making this movie, I would have ended it differently, but yeah, different tastes, I guess. So yeah, I just think the ending, I really would have liked to see a different, I would have liked to have seen a different ending, if I'm being honest. But yeah, other than that, perfect film. Really liked it, and yeah, amazing film. But yeah, anyways, that about wraps it up for this video anyways. This video is done. I'm Mike Star. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See ya!